What the hell are you saying, you housekeeper? What, a housekeeper? Yes, you're like a housekeeper in this house. You don't make much money, so you have to do your job as a housekeeper. We won't have any problem without you. I understand, then I'll live here without any hesitation. My name is Maria, a 31-year-old housewife. My husband Ken and I have been married for 2 years. We got married through a so-called shotgun marriage, so we have a 2-year-old daughter. My husband and I were originally classmates in high school, and we started dating when we met again in a class reunion. 2 years after we started dating, we found out that I was pregnant and got married. However, we were in our late 20s at the time, and it was quite normal to get married and have a child, so there was no problem. In fact, I got the impression that the birth of our child made the transition to marriage smoother. We lived happily after the marriage. I took full maternity leave so I could concentrate on raising a child and being with her all the time. My husband loved her very much, and when he came home from work, he was always with her. We had a really good atmosphere in our home, but one thing led to the disruption of our peaceful life. I was moving in with my in-laws. My mom and dad wanted me to move in with them. What? Why? They're not that old to need care yet, are they? No, they've been telling me that for a long time. Being the eldest son, I'm supposed to live with my parents. Well, I wanted to live with just you and our daughter, as a newlywed. So I said no. But now that Katie is 3 years old, I think it's time for us to move in with them. Besides, my mom can help you with the housework, right? I certainly appreciate that. I'm currently working part-time, but it's not easy to raise a child, work, and do housework at the same time. And I don't see my in-laws that often, but when I do, they love my daughter and I don't have a bad impression of them. I think we might be able to work things out if we move in together. I had a preconceived notion that living together would be difficult, but after thinking about it calmly, it seems like it would not be a problem. And I agreed to move in with them, but it seems that this decision was wrong. For the first month or two after we moved in together, my in-laws were kind to me. That made me feel at ease. But gradually, my parents-in-law's attitude changed. Maria, can we have dinner a little earlier? I'm sorry, when I pick up my daughter after work, it's usually around this time. If you work part-time, you should come home a little earlier. Well, it's my job, so it's all so half-hearted, and it's really bothering me. Why do they have to say that much? My work usually finishes around 4 p.m., then I pick up my daughter from daycare, go to the supermarket, come home, and prepare dinner. So dinner time is usually around 6 p.m. It's not particularly late, and my daughter is not home yet at the time. I mean, she doesn't do any housework, so why is she complaining about it? And since she lounges around all day, I'm sure she hasn't even digested lunch yet. And not only my mother-in-law, but also my father-in-law is gradually changing his attitude toward me. You haven't cleaned the bathroom yet? Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to prepare dinner first. You're so slow. Can't you do your chores more quickly? What? You're so useless. My in-laws started to be harsh with me little by little. I couldn't hide my confusion. I knew I couldn't just leave this problem, so I talked to my husband about it. Why are your parents being so cold to me lately? What? It's just your imagination. No, it's not. They get upset and angry over the slightest thing. I knew they wanted to become a better wife. There's nothing wrong with that. My husband said with a nonchalant smile on his face. I was totally wrong to ask him, or rather, I was wrong to marry him. My feelings for my husband gradually began to fade away. After that, my in-laws' attitude became worse and more unreasonable day by day. Hey, give me a massage. I haven't finished washing the dishes yet. Don't talk back to me and come here quickly. When I was forced to give a massage to my mother-in-law and was late washing the dishes, my father-in-law would snap. Hey, the cup I always use hasn't been washed yet. You're so useless. Can't you wash your own cup? But I couldn't understand why my parents-in-law's attitude had become so cold. I had no choice but to ask my husband to speak with them. My husband said it was too much trouble to speak with them. But when I pressed him, he reluctantly agreed to it. So how did it go? What did your parents say? Well, they said something about part-time workers not having human rights. What? What's that? Anyway, they don't like the fact that Miyuki works part-time instead of full-time. But that's what you asked me to do. You asked me to work part-time because you can't raise kids and do housework at all. You told that to your parents, didn't you? Well, I didn't think my parents would change their attitude because of such a thing. So I was so surprised and I didn't have time to tell them that. That's impossible. I really don't know why I married him. If my daughter had been wrong, I would have gone through with divorce immediately. I believed that for the sake of my daughter, there should be a father. But then, one day, I witnessed a terrible scene. It was the weekend, and I was shopping at the grocery store. When I came home, my mother-in-law was sitting in the living room with my daughter. She suddenly said to her daughter the most unbelievable thing. "Oh, if you were a boy, I would have been more happy. Why did it have to be a girl? It's such a shame." I couldn't believe my ears. What on earth could she be saying to a 3-year-old? "Mother, please don't talk to my daughter like that." "Oh, I didn't know you were home. Please take back what you just said." "No, why should I take back what I meant? What if she gets traumatized?" "She doesn't understand what I said. You're overreacting. I had already lost my patience. It's already enough that you harassed me. I won't tolerate you harassing my daughter." "Harass you? When I have ever harassed you?" "Are you pretend like you don't know? If you're not aware of it, you have a very twisted character. What are you talking about, a housekeeper?" "A housekeeper?" "That's right, you're just a housekeeper in this house." While we were arguing, my father-in-law came into the living room to see what was going on. "It's so noisy, I can't even read the paper. What's going on here?" "She's trying to start a fight with me." "What? She's got a lot of nerve for a housekeeper." "I see, you two call me a housekeeper behind my back. You guys really are a bunch of assholes, aren't you?" "Screw you, I don't deserve to be made fun of by a band who works only part-time. You don't make much money, so you have to take care of the house as a housekeeper. And you don't get to challenge your mother-in-law. You're worse than housekeeper. You should leave already. You got pregnant in order to get our son's money, so he wouldn't run away. That's what a woman with a bad character like you would do. We won't have any problems without you." "You say whatever you want. That's enough. These people need a dose of reality." "All right then, I had no hesitation to leave. I've decided to pack my bags and leave the house with my daughter." Just then, my husband, who had gone fishing, came back. "Oh, Maria, what are you doing with such a big luggage?" "I've been fired as a housekeeper." "What?" "I won't be coming back to this house anymore, so good luck on your own." "Oh, hey." My in-laws are complaining as they watch me leave. Well, now my son's earnings won't have to be exploited. My husband's face was pale, but since he doesn't say anything at this point, so I'm out. I took my daughter and went to my parents' house. The next day I got a call from my mother-in-law. "Hello, do you still want something from me?" "Oh, Maria, I'm sorry for the terrible things I said yesterday." This changing her attitude. She must have had it from my husband. What happened all of a sudden? "I had no idea. I apologize. Please come back." No, you don't need me, right? There's no need for me to come back." "I didn't know that you were bringing money into this house." "I was paying $1,000 a month to my parents-in-law out of my salary. Even though I work part-time, I'm a nurse, so I make a decent amount of money. My husband has a full-time job, but to be honest, his salary is quite low, so most of it is gone on living expenses. That's why I was paying money from my salary to my parents-in-law. In addition, we were saving for our daughter's tuition fees and other future expenses. My husband is a kind of person, but perhaps because he has low self-esteem and he's quite vain. So when I left my parents-in-law's house, he couldn't tell them that his own income was low and that his wife was helping him out his income. But when he failed to protect me, it was over for me. I told my mother-in-law that I would not go back no matter what she said, and hung up the phone. Then I sent a message to my husband saying, "We talk through my lawyer later." I blocked all the numbers from my in-laws. I then suddenly got a divorce. I asked my husband for child support and also for alimony for his silent approval of my in-laws' harassment toward me. My ex-husband is on low salary and now he has to keep up with the payments. Of course, there is no way he could put money aside for my in-laws in the situation. However, his parents were unable to lower their luxury standard and it seems that his saving is decreasing rapidly. They have even started to dip into my father-in-law's retirement fund, and at this rate, it seems that it will be difficult for them to get through the rest of their lives. Well, it's none of my business anymore, but I think they deserve all this. Every time my ex-husband visits my daughter, he asks me to help him out because he's in trouble. One day I said, "If you keep bringing it up, I'm not going to let you see her anymore." He stopped asking me to help him altogether. I, on the other hand, went back to my parents' home and I'm working hard as a single mother. Since my mother takes care of my daughter now, I can work night shifts and my income has gone up even more. I'll continue to work hard and earn a lot of money while watching my precious daughter grow up. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you like. See you in the next video.